Welcome to Low-Key PD. In this video, we're going to explore some of the advanced editing features in the File menu of Google Drawings. So if we hover over to the File menu and click on File, scroll down and you'll see Version History and Make Available Offline. I'm going to start with Make Available Offline. Not much to say here. Make Available Offline is something you pretty much have to have set up ahead of time. It depends on what device you're using. So I'm not going to talk about making Google Drawings available offline because to go into detail on that is beyond the scope of this video. But I can talk about the version history of a Google Drawing. Version history for Google Drawings works pretty much the same as it does for any type of Google Doc. If you hover over version history, you're going to have two choices. Name the current version, and what that will do is that will make it more obvious what that version is going to include. So if I want to know, what was the version of this document back on March 15, 2023, I can give this version that name. That name then tells me on March 15 of 2023, this is what that document had. Then, if this goes through a lot of different versions, a lot of iterations, when I go to version history, I can also see version history. So now all my different versions show up, and I can click on this. I can rename it from here if I want to. I can remove the name, so I don't want to name it that anymore. I can make a copy of a different version. I can also have it show changes in that document or not if I don't want to see changes. I can look at all versions or just the versions that are named. So depending on what I want to do with the Google Drawing, if it's undergoing a lot of changes, you might want to look into naming your versions so that you can go back and forth, decide what you like, what you don't like, undo a lot of different changes at the same time. But that's one of the advanced editing techniques in Google Drawings, just saving the versions with different names. Makes it a lot easier to go back and see what you had in the past, and if you veered too far off, at a certain point you want to return back to that and head in a new direction. That would make it a lot easier.